Good afternoon, I'm Hannah Tia. Today on Newsfeed Weekend, a new wave of AI-enabled scam is putting Filipinos at risk. Cybersecurity experts are sounding the alarm. Sujin Kim has the story.
Screenshots are now no longer the reliable method of capturing transaction verifications.
Are you one of those who often depend on screenshots as proof of payment? Careful, you could be the next target of an AI-enabled scam. This is precisely what happened to Josephine. Her story gained widespread attention after a friend, posing as a repaying borrower, sent altered screenshots of an e-receipt that turned out to be fake.
I started feeling that the screenshots are fake when I found out that some of my classmates also experienced the same thing. Like she's sending pictures of screenshots of the transaction and it's not reflecting to their account, same as mine.
Josephine lost an estimated 6-digit sum, money she trusted to a friend who claimed it was for business purposes. She was overseas at the time, and because a friend was involved, she didn't immediately question the authenticity of the screenshots. In the past, making fake receipts took time and skill. Today, it only takes a few clicks.
Before we were used, in the early 2000s, we were used to a lot of scams. But they were easy to spot because they had wrong grammar, poor spelling, and grammatical mistakes. However, with the rise of generative AI, a lot of these have stepped up their game. With Gen AI, you now have messaging and comms that are almost identical to what banks and institutions would be sending to their clients.
The manipulation of photos, they're no longer new. Actually, even before, they're being photoshopped, but it's more difficult. However, this time, with the emergence of a lot of generative AI tools and the advancement of AI, particularly ChatGPT, Gemini, even Facebook, and even X, Grok, you don't need to actually subscribe to a specific deepfake or even photo manipulation app. You can just use them instantly. It became easier. It became faster. So in just an instant, you can actually create a photo.
So experts repeatedly warn, never rely on screenshots as proof of payment. While it may require extra effort, experts emphasize the importance of verifying transactions directly through the official app or platform and monitoring text and email alerts. The Philippines is not alone in facing this issue. Many countries have implemented systems to validate transactions, including cryptographic signatures and watermarks, best practices observed in China and Europe.
Yes. In fact, this is done in other countries. QR code is generated as proof, and it could be scanned offline to authenticate that a transaction has been made.
The Cybercrime Investigation and Coordinating Center reminds the public that victims are encouraged to contact the Action Center and Digital Forensics team without delay to help identify and stop fraudsters. And amid the disappointment, Josephine shares this final word. In the face of rising AI-enabled fraud,
I think we as individuals be extra responsible for checking extra notifications, email, text message, and double check the picture if it's legit or not. I think we should be extra careful about receiving pictures, and we should double check if the transaction really reflects to our account.
The best defense is a smart, detailed, and skeptical mindset, even when dealing with friends. Sujin Kim, Billionaire News Channel.
Iran and Israel exchanged fresh missile strikes just hours after Tehran ruled out nuclear talks while under attack. Air raid sirens blared across Tel Aviv as Israel intercepted missiles from Iran, then struck military targets and suspected nuclear-related sites in Tehran. The human rights activists' news agency reports 639 people have been killed in Iran, including top military officers and nuclear scientists, while Israeli officials confirm 24 civilian deaths. In Geneva, talks with European foreign ministers failed to make progress, while U.S. President Donald Trump said the U.S. is ready, willing, and able to join, but won't decide for another 2 weeks. Iranian Foreign Minister Abbas Araghchi insists they will only negotiate if Israel's airstrikes stop, but Israel vows to continue until Iran's nuclear threat is destroyed. NBA legend Vlade Divac suffered a hip fracture after falling off a motorcycle in Montenegro, according to the Associated Press. Doctors say he underwent emergency surgery and was given an artificial hip at a hospital in the town of Rizan. The hospital confirmed that the 57-year-old is now in stable condition and under close monitoring. Divac played 16 seasons in the NBA, mainly with the Los Angeles Lakers and Sacramento Kings, and was an All-Star in 2001. He made history as the first non-US trained player to play over 1,000 games and was inducted into the Basketball Hall of Fame in 2019. And those are the news this hour. I'm Hannah T. Stay tuned with the Billionario News Channel. Good afternoon.